Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing the 2016 favorites. This is basically a compilation of things that I either discovered during this year or really just used the crap out of this year in particular. I didn't necessarily just pick things that only came out in 2016. Most of them are though, or at least in my knowledge, but they are relatively new things that I just was completely obsessed with this year that really changed my life. I'm sure I have so many things to talk about, but I'm sure I'm gonna have forgotten something, which, you know, it always happens as soon as you start editing. You're like, oh my god, this product, how could I possibly have forgotten this product? But as far as I know, these are all the things that when looking around my house, I was like, that I love. Before we get started, please click that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And if you end up liking this video, go ahead and give it a like. And let's get started with the 2016 favorites. Also, if you like this makeup look, I do have a tutorial of it on my channel. It is my New Year's Eve makeup look. If you haven't checked that out, it's not just appropriate for New Year's Eve. It is just party, fun, a little bit of glitter, makeup. So check that out if you haven't, and let's get started. So I didn't do categories for types of products. I just did all the things that I love. So I'm just going to jump right to it in random order. Hope you guys are okay with that. The first thing I want to talk about is something that really changed just my maintenance routine in terms of cleaning my brushes. This is the Cinema Secrets Professional Grade Makeup Brush Cleaner. It's a quick drying, rinse-free formula. I cannot live without this stuff. As soon as I run out, I buy more. I just bought more at the Sephora VIB Rouge sale, which is so exciting that they finally carry it at Sephora because I used to have to buy this from like specialty makeup stores online. So the fact that it's at Sephora now and I can get points and all that stuff is so great. I literally use this to clean my brushes in seconds. If they dry instantly, I can use them right away. It just makes my life so much easier. I have little travel versions of this as well that I bring with me when I'm traveling. I basically just can't live without it. Nothing compares. Nothing compares to this. I also tried to look through my house for palettes that really changed the game for me. I'm really hard to please when it comes with palettes. I do not buy them because I'm so happy with my Makeup Geek Z palettes that I make myself. Makeup Geek to me, I'm not talking about them here, but you guys know how obsessed I am with Makeup Geek products. They're in every single tutorial that I do just because to me they're simply the best, not just the best for the money, but just the best period. So it's hard for me to force myself to buy palettes that I just feel like I'm not going to use. However, this palette really changed the game for me this last year. This is the Tarte in Bloom palette. This came out really early in the year, if not late last year. I don't remember exactly. I did not get the original Tarte palette, but this Tarte in Bloom is just like one of those ones that I bring with me when I travel. It has the mattes, the shimmers, everything that you need to just do a neutral eye that still is interesting. It has those rusty shades that are just so beautiful. The actual palette itself has a beautiful mirror. It's just a stunning, stunning palette. I love the packaging, I love the size, I love the color choice. The shadows perform insanely well. Whenever I go back to this palette, especially when I'm traveling, because this is my go-to travel palette when I don't feel like bringing like my giant Z palettes with me, I'm always so happy with how my makeup turns out, and I'm always like, this palette rocks. So it was easy for me to include this in my 2016 favorites. Plus the colors, I mean, that just, doesn't that look amazing? I love this palette. It's perfect. It's perfect. Another thing that came into my life this year that totally changed the game for me is the general line of tanning products from Vita Liberata. This is not sponsored. I wish it was sponsored. I wish Vita Liberata would sponsor me. It's just one that I got just recently during a VIB Rouge sale. This is the fast acting mousse. This is the quick one. I've been using the 2 to 3 week, it's not developing, it does work right away, but it lasts over time and you can keep applying it to make it last up to 3 weeks. This is the only self-tanner, including Loving Tan, including Saint-Tropez, anything. Those patch off on me really poorly and they just still smell. People say that they don't smell. On me, they smell. If you love it, I'm happy for you. They don't work for me. This has no smell whatsoever. It dries instantly. It looks beautiful while it's developing if you're using the one that's not the quick developer. So you don't have to feel weird like walking around with it on. It's not going to get anywhere on your clothes, on your furniture, nothing. I just love this. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's freaking pricey. It is pricey stuff, but to me, I'd rather spend a few more dollars to get something that I feel like is really gonna work well on me. And the best part about it all that I didn't find success with the other products is that it just fades so gradually to the point where I don't realize that, oh my god, now my tan's gone. With the other products, it would get patchy, and I couldn't stand it. Didn't like the smell. I feel like the smell never went away. This only smells a little bit while it's developing, and then as soon as you wash it off, it's gone. But even while it's developing, it's not bad. So anything from the Vita Liberata line, I will just completely 100% endorse. It's awesome. I've been using the following products for longer than a year, definitely longer than 2016. It came into my life, I think, in 2015. Regardless, this is still an everyday use product for me, so I felt like I had to mention it. It is the ORGANICLEAR Skin System. This is just the morning lotion. I didn't want to like bring all of them out. I have mentioned this like ad nauseum on my channel because it really saved my skin. I have 2 different videos where I discuss this stuff, so look through my channel, find it. I had a promo code where you could try it for free. I don't know if it's still active. If it is, I will have it down below. If not, I do have a $100 off coupon as well for the full 90-day system, which is an incredible deal because it's not that expensive to begin with for 90 days. But like I said, this stuff changed my skin. It helps me stay clear with very sensitive skin, and I use it literally every day of night, so it has to be a favorite 2016. 2016 was also a total game changer for me when it comes to drugstore foundations. I know this foundation came out a while ago, but the line expanded this year, and now I just feel like it's totally a can't miss line of products. Of course, you probably can guess because it was in my Holy Grail beauty video. It's the line of infallible products for the face from L'Oreal. L'Oreal Infallible foundations are simply, in my opinion, the best foundations from the drugstore. I've been a long-time advocate of the Infallible Pro Matte. You can go check out the review of this on my channel. I also have a review of the just launched Infallible Total Cover. I've only been using this for about a couple weeks, so I can't attest to it, but I can only attest to it for the last couple of weeks, but I do really love it, and I also really love the Infallible Pro Glow. I mix these a lot to get like the exact finish that I want. They last 24 hours. They are just the most beautiful, natural looking coverage. You can build it up. I really love these products. I used them all year, especially these 2, obviously, and now this one is in the collection. I suggest picking them up. Find one that you like the best. They're only about $12, which is high for drugstore, but not high for the grand scheme of things when it comes to foundation. So gotta love those this year. 2 other foundations I really got a lot of use of this year and really loved are the Rainforest of the Sea foundation from Tarte. This is a water foundation. It has SPF 15 in it, which is not enough, but it's something. It's helpful. I love the formula of this. It's so light, full coverage, full pigment. This was one of those. It's not a serum, it's a water-based foundation, but it kind of had that serum-y dropper that was really big this year, especially earlier in the year, and this one just nailed it for me in terms of coverage, finish, price point, how much like a little goes such a long way, and it's so light on the skin, it's almost undetectable, so I really loved this all year as well. And finally, for those of you who are really into skincare and really into taking care of your skin while still getting beautiful coverage, and it's more of a luxury product, I could not get enough of this year. This is the Clarins UV Plus HP Multi-Protection Broad Spectrum SPF 40 in Lite. This is the tinted version. I use this every time I go to the Caribbean. It is my go-to tinted moisturizer. It's great for your skin. It has absolutely full coverage. Literally, I mean literally, 1 drop will do you. You're good, girlfriend. It is so incredible in terms of coverage, but also is a great skincare product. Really important now that I'm getting older and really trying to take better care of my skin. Always putting SPF on my face. I'm really fair, so I burn easily, and this product saved me all year when I was working in the Caribbean pretty much the majority of the year. Love it. Sticking with face products, this is a new one to my collection. I've only been using it for the last couple of months, but it still takes the cake for me. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm sure you've heard about it ridiculous amount of times, but it is that good. I know people who don't like this very much. Some of my favorite people in the world who I really respect do not like this, but you know what, for me, it is holy grail. I'm not gonna buy anything else from now on. Totally love it. It's full coverage. I don't need to set it, which is my favorite part, because for me, I have very crepey under eyes, and putting powder to set just makes them look awful. And then if I don't, it crepes. I'm stuck, right? This is the only thing where I don't have to set it, but it will not crepe on me. Absolutely love it. You get a ton of product in here. I'm in the shade Fair. I have to love it. You gotta love it. Pick it up if you haven't tried it yet. Hopefully you like me and you love it too. When it comes to highlighters this year, only 2 products really impressed me or I thought really changed the game or took me away from my Becca Champagne Pop, which is my go-to favorite. But some things that really changed the game for me that actually forced me to use something else were the Sephora Radiant Luminizing Drops. I learned about these from Luster Lux. They are the Sephora brand, which has really just stepped it up this year in terms of their quality of products. This is just an illuminator that is like a liquid that drops. It is so beautiful. I used it all over Instagram this year. I mean, I just couldn't stop tagging Sephora in this product. It looks like your skin is just naturally glowing from within. It is so dewy, so fresh looking. Whenever I'm in the Caribbean, this is my go-to highlighter because I like that it's liquidy, it doesn't look powdery on the face, but I still look like a bronzed goddess that I'm just like, I just love the way it looks with bronzer. It looks amazing. The next highlighters I want to talk about are from Makeup Forever. They are the Pro Light Fusion highlighters. These were in the Pro Sculpting Duos that came out like maybe a couple years ago, if not a year ago. But then they decided to package them separately because people loved these highlighters so much. They didn't really need the bronzer. I love the bronzer as well, but I like having my things separated. So I have 1 and shade 2. These are the pinky one and then the golden one. I'm wearing the golden one today. I don't know what you think about it, but I really love it. I like that it's very subtle and that I can build it up. I like that I can use it wet or dry. I just love these products. I tend to use the pink one, which on my fair skin has almost like a purpley, pinky iridescence to it. I just think it's a really unique shade that even if you don't like pink highlighters, I think you should try. And then obviously the gold one is just stunning, but it's not just gonna be a stripe on your face, and that's what I love about these. I think Makeup Forever is one of the best high-end brands out there in terms of giving quality, artist level products that are easy to use for the average consumer. So I really want to give them a thumbs up on that front on these products. When it comes to brows, Benefit just does it like no other, and this year they launched their entire new set of brow products that really impressed me, that really are just my go-to everyday brow products. Whether I use one or the other, I don't know, but it's 99.9% of the time going to be a Benefit product. They really want it to be, I think, a line that you go to for brows, similar to Anastasia, etc. They have, I think, 10 new products they launched this year for brows, and I was so impressed with so many of them. Obviously, the Gimme Brow has been around for a while, but with the new packaging, it's even better. I love this. This is my go-to brow product for every day. I love it. I'm wearing it today. It defines your brows without making them look goopy, and it adds those fibers so it thickens them up. I love it. I'm in the shade 1, by the way, and then the lightest one, obviously. I also was really impressed with the Ka-Brow. It's the pomade, and it comes with a little brush, which I think is so cool. Love it. It has so many great qualities in that it's not too wet. It sets. It's a drier product than maybe the Dip Brow Pomade by Anastasia, which I used to really love, but I like this even better. I also like that it's smaller, so it's more travel friendly. If I didn't want to bring the brush and I had my own set of brushes, I can make it really tiny, but I like that it comes with the brush. It's super convenient. You can just throw it in your purse and you already have your eyebrow brush there if you want to touch up, which you won't have to with this product, but if you wanted to, it's up to you. And lastly, a product that I didn't love so much because I didn't really see the point at first, but now I cannot stop using, is the 3D Brow Tones. I love this. This is pretty much just a tinted brow gel, but I really like the way that the brush is. It has a little tip on the end so that you can like comb the product through, and then you can just use the side spoolie to really brush it through so it looks really nice. It has really tiny light reflecting properties to it, similar to the Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel, but it's not as sparkly, because that I just really never understood why anybody would want their brows to be sparkly. I like that it attracts light, but I don't want sparkly brows. I think that's weird. So this is just the perfect product. I also really like their brow pencils, but these 3 have been clutch for me this year in 2016. I have been dying to talk to you guys about this product for months. This is the, I think it's launched by now, the City Color Artistry Liner. It's Calligraphy Brush Liner. This, you guys, is the best liner I've ever used in my entire life. Yeah, you heard me. It is the best liner I've ever used in my life. It is very similar to the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, not the ink liner, the tattoo liner where it has the brush calligraphy tip. But it is a much better price point. It is City Color, so you know the price is good. This liner I've been using for like a month and a half, and it's still perfectly black, doesn't dry out. We wore it today. It goes over glitter without skipping. It will not move. I have such crepey eyelids. I have so much extra, it sounds so gross, but I have so much extra eyelid skin that whenever I use a pen liner, it'll just smear and it gets caught in the folds of my eyelid, and I just can never use a pen liner. I always have to use a gel liner, and this has completely changed my eyeliner wing game. It's perfection. It's perfection. I'm going to buy like 100 of these. I already have a backup, thank the Lord, but I cannot be without this. I cannot believe that it's so inexpensive and that it has yet to dry out on me, because even very expensive liners dry out on me after a few weeks, and this is still as black as ever, still working over glitter, still just being a total star. So even though it is a new product for me in 2016, relatively, it is by far, any year, probably in the past or future, the best liner on the market. Sorry about it, everybody else, you lose. Another thing that saved me, it's so funny because I'm not wearing them now and my nails look totally ratchet, but it is the Kiss Gel Fantasy Ready to Wear Gel Ultra Smooth Finish Press-On Nails. I have been living for these press-on nails all year. I'm not wearing them today, but they are so easy and they look so real. I get so many compliments and people cannot believe that they are press-ons. Especially the ones that look like a French manicure. They are just thin enough and really have a gel-like look to them that it really looks like I got gel nails. And I'm not talking about like gel polish, I'm talking about like gel nails. They look legit and they're $7 at CVS. So, I mean, I used to get my nails done all the time and I would be spending hundreds of dollars every month to get my nails done, and it just seemed like an exorbitant expense. And now I can keep my nails up, except for today. I can keep my nails up and not have that expense. They literally last for 2 weeks at a time. I love them. I get so many compliments. These have saved me this year. And by saved, I mean a lot of money. When it comes to skincare, you know, usually the more money you spend, the better the product is. However, that is not always the case, and I found that to be true with a lot of products from DermaE. This is now available, or I think it has been, but it's available at Target regardless. It is a Simi Valley, California brand, which gives me pride because that's just over the hill from me in California, and I love supporting local brands. They are incredible in terms of they are cruelty-free. They don't test on animals. They, you know, use solar power, wind power. Like, they are just really, really great environment friendly brand, and I just love that. But one product that really impressed me this year in particular is the Microdermabrasion Scrub. They have new packaging now. This is the old packaging, but this product, I swear to God, is an exact dupe for the Kate Somerville Exfoliate, which, as you know, if you are a lover of that product, as I was, am, and used to be, that has an extremely, extremely expensive exfoliant that works incredibly well. But this, I swear to God, has the exact same texture, exact same results, if not better results than the exfoliate. I swear by this, and I can't believe that it is available at Target. It is a beautiful, beautiful product that I just feel like, why don't you use it? Like, you need to use it. If you like exfoliate, you will love this. Again, it's available at Target. All DermaE products are absolutely incredible. Really admire the brand. Really happy to see that they're expanding, and they just got all this new packaging. It's really awesome. So excited. But yes, if you are looking for a great exfoliant, this is it, man. Don't look any further. I love it. Last few products I want to talk about are not necessarily my favorite. Okay, the next product I want to talk about is the Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Queen Bee. I wore this out this year, pretty much for the second half of the year. This was 99% of the time what's on my lips when I don't know what to put on. This is the shade that I use. I love this formula from Too Faced. I love this shade. It's so flattering. It's not too pink, not too nude, not too mauve. It's somewhere right in the middle. Love it. Don't need to say anything else about it. And the go-to, can't believe I spent this much money on this, but it is so incredible. Actually, my friend ended up buying it for me after I told her I tried the miniature, is the Lip Maximizer Collagen Active Lip Gloss from Dior Addict. I hate that this is so expensive, and I hate that it's my favorite lip gloss of all time, but it is. When it says it plumps your lips, it really plumps your lips. This thing makes you look like you got lip injections. It's just the best. I love it. It's such a pretty shade of pink. I know they came out with 2 other shades that I really want to try, but this has just been my favorite gloss, A, of all time, but B, of 2016, because that's when I discovered it. My last product I wanted to talk about, because I use it every single night before I go to bed, this is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I just got this a few months ago, maybe a couple months ago. So it's still, again, new for me, but it's just completely changed the way I take off my makeup. I still really love the Boscia cleansing oil, but this one just seems a little bit more heavy duty, a little bit goes a lot longer way than that did, and I just love it. I love it. It's travel friendly because it's a balm and not a liquid, which for me in my line of work is a huge asset. So I love it just as much as every other YouTuber that you watch who also loves it too, I guarantee. I really, really like this a lot. So that does it for my 2016 favorites. I hope you enjoyed this semi-random erratic video featuring all of my favorite products from 2016. Let me know what your favorite products were this year down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, share, and yeah, that's it. I'll see you next time on my channel. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, Happy New Year.